Ellie, these dark nights, they're rolling in, aren't they?
Colder.
Hello, one and all, and welcome to your Monday at One show. We're live with Michelle Ackley.
And Matt Baker. And what a weekend it's been for British sport. It's all been going on, hasn't it?
Just congratulations, first of all, to Lewis Hamilton securing his 6th World Championship yesterday.
Commiserations
Amazing.
to the England rugby team. What a tournament they had, though. I mean,
They
getting
did.
to the
Come on,
final.
let's applaud them. Yeah, I think we should leave it on a positive.
Absolutely.
Lots to build on.
Yeah.
You've got to the final. Magic.
That's it. And who knew tonight's guest is apparently a vital member of the Saracens Rugby Club.
Yeah, better known for his sharp comments and brutal critiques. It's only the fabulous Craig Revel Horwood!
Good to see you, Craig.
I love it with a swivel.
Oh, my word.
It's gorgeous to be here.
Oh, looking
sit yourself down.
amazing.
Blue and green
Wow.
should never be seen, darling,
Well, it works
without
on you,
me in
Craig.
between. So there you are.
But
There
what's
you
all this talk about an unlikely connection that you've got with
Well, it is a little bit
rugby?
unlikely. I know you wouldn't think of me as a wonderful mascot for a rugby club, would you? But every time I've turned up at Saracens, they've always won. So now I keep getting invited back by Nigel and
Right.
his lovely wife, Linda.
And are you
Great.
a big fan of rugby? Do you know what's going
Well,
on?
it's the only game I could actually sort of get a handle on in my hometown of Ballarat.
Yeah,
Because, of course, in Australia we call football soccer.
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
And so rugby was the only thing, really, that I knew the rules of. So I do actually understand what's going on.
What
And plus, I
position were
do
you
like
then?
all the tackling.
Yes.
I like a scrum, darling. I like the fact sometimes they might lose their shorts, you know. All of that. We're not live. That can be it as well.
Oh, don't even worry about a thing. Let's rewind the clock back to not so long ago, actually, and Mike Bushell making it through to another week. Mike,
I bless
So
him.
well at the minute.
I mean, he's his Charleston. You were saying you loved the swivel on the way in.
Yeah,
and
well,
he was
what's
doing all
great
right there.
is he works so hard and he's determined to get it right. And I think
Yeah.
that is, you know, the key thing.
Yes.
And that dance, which actually suits him. I mean, he's been very lucky in the last 2 weeks. He's had dancers that really suited his body type and personality.
But there
So-
have been a lot of comments, haven't there, that he should have potentially gone instead of Emma. What do you think
I
about
think
that?
that's
It's just
complete
all-
rubbish. That's just
Yeah.
people who know nothing about dance saying that sort of thing. You know, people at home are allowed to vote, obviously, and I encourage them to vote because then people won't get put in the bottom two.
That's the thing, yeah.
That's generally not up to us. Look at Anne Widdecombe. She got to week 11 and she was always at the bottom of the leaderboard, darling.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah.
without a doubt. But the great British public kept saving her. So,
Yeah.
at home, darlings, if you're watching, get voting.
Yeah.
It is
Well
true.
said.
Well,
It
somebody
really-
who will be watching from home is Emma. I mean, she was absolutely gutted. I mean,
She wasn't happy,
totally,
was
like,
she?
it's like a world
Yeah.
ended there.
I know, it happens to the best of us, darling. But, you know, there's not... What can you do?
Yeah.
You either dance on the dance-off or you don't. And unfortunately,
for her,
for
wasn't
us, it was difficult because she loves the show.
Yeah.
And, look, I love Ali Ash, I love Emma. You know, it's not about my love for these people. I'm not there to love, nurture and embrace them. I'm there to put a judge's hat on and say what I think is right on the night. And we can only vote not in the past and not in the future, only on what we see that night. And
Yeah.
that is the most important thing. And
Very
we
well
vote
said.
technically, not with our hearts. You know, we're not... Just because I'm in love with someone doesn't mean I'm going to push them
No.
through. So, you know, it is what they dance on the night.
Yeah. Well, you know-
I know that all too
Yeah,
well.
you've been there.
He gave me a 6 once.
Yeah, but we're
going to move on.
You got some very good.
get a bit
You got
tasty.
some very good scores, I think. Yeah, 6. Well, that was probably overmarked by 2.
Oh, right, we've got to leave that there. We'll leave that there. Tonight we are Revel Horwood, but we've also got Dom Littlewood. Find out why Dom's being tasered later on in the show.
Yeah, look at this, though. Mate,
Jenny, it looks in so much pain.
I could have done with that when he gave me that 6. Anyway,
You could have done with tasering me, I expect.
now then, Craig, obviously millions tune in week after week after week to see you keeping these Strictly contestants very much in check with your sharp comments and your acerbic wit.
But we think we may have found someone that even you would have a problem at keeping in line. It's a not-so-great Dane called Luna. Oh, well done, Jonathan and Luna. Hopefully you can keep up the good work there.
Gradual process, a gradual process. Now, Craig, actually, all dogs out there should beware, especially on Halloween night, if you're costume as anything.
Oh, yeah.
There you are. Well, a DeVille.
Look at
I was
that.
loving that. I was
look
loving myself
fantastic.
sick, darling, in that outfit. I loved
did you
it.
come
I was
up
going to
with
wear it today, but then I saw that you had that dog thing, and I thought it'd be inappropriate. You know.
But to be fair,
like
I
a
mean,
good
you
night.
are a dog lover, and you have.
I am.
You actually have used a dog.
Yeah,
trainer in
because
the past.
well, we got a dog. My ex-boyfriend and I got a dog from Battersea Dogs home, which was great, you know, but untrained, and it was a King Charles Cavalier, and of course, I could not control that dog at all. You know, I was saying all the wrong things. So, I mean, I think what you've got to do, we did get a dog trainer in,
Right.
and then what you've got to do is just persevere, increment by increment, and have some patience, you know, as well. I think that's the key. And plus, you need to be there all the time.
You do. You've got to be in tune with their
Consistency.
natural
Yeah, you
instincts
have to
and
be.
then
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
harness it.
So
Yeah.
I went wrong, and it's not the dog's fault.
Listen,
But
it's
could
always
I get it to retrieve anything? No, darling. It wouldn't listen to me.
Oh, well. Right, Craig, let's talk about your tour.
Oh, yes.
Starting next year, all balls and glitter.
Well, I'm really excited. It's
Yeah.
based on my trilogy of books, of course, All Balls and Glitter, and that was the first one that I wrote, and it's all about singing and about dancing and about telling anecdotes. And I've never done this before. It's a new thing, I think, for the audience at home because they're so used to me, literally two-dimensional me holding paddles from 1 to 4. 8, if you're lucky.
if you're really lucky.
But they only see me as that character, and there's so much more to me and my life, and I just want to not prove anything, but just do what I love doing.
Yeah.
And I love performing. I do panto. I did Miss Hannigan, of course.
Of you
That's
playing Miss
fantastic.
Hannigan. Here you
And
are.
I absolutely loved playing this role because not only is she a beautiful woman, I mean, obviously I'm representing her like a supermodel there.
That's you on. We should just point
Well, that's
out
me
for everyone,
with,
yes.
with the fakies, darling. Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
But
to be fair, the
loved
shuffle
it.
ball changes are a bit loose, so
Thank
the
you.
armography's...
I to say that all
Darling,
night.
yeah, but she just downed. You have to remember the story. She just downed 3 pints of gin.
There we are.
So, you know,
I have to say as well, I mean, it is quite remarkable you dancing like that because you have had a couple of hip operations too.
Well,
And-
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, both hips have been replaced, but I'm now much better, titanium,
Fighting
and it was
fit.
far more painful doing that particular dance without the operation. You know, once I'd had the operation, and I came back this year to do the 3 months, it was
Feeling better.
like performing without pain. It was amazing. It was the first time I wasn't on painkillers, and I absolutely loved it.
It's good to hear you
Absolutely
feeling
loved it. So
better.
it was brilliant.
Now, also on the tour, you talk about the highs and lows of Strictly, you know, the good moments, the
Absolutely.
slightly worse moments. How would this particular moment feature?
Slightly was distracted with the wig, I have to say, and the fake teeth that you have in.
Woof, woof,
But
baby.
I did think.
They're all my own, dear.
Sorry, they're on his own teeth. Just clarified that. My teeth.
They're not fake.
They're not fake. They're not fake. Slightly embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
Craig.
At least I made a national apology.
You did, you know what?
I mean, I was
really did.
mortified.
Knowing you as I do, yes. I mean, you know, you appear to be Mr. Nasty on the telly, but actually, I bet you were heartbroken.
I was mortified because, of course, I've known Anton, you know, since Series 1 in the May of 2004. 16 years, and it's just... I can't believe I made that mistake. But I blame it on the wig, the glasses, and the fact you're doing that the whole time. You know,
So you're going to be up there on stage, on your own.
yeah,
then,
I
just
can't
chatting
wait.
away
Yeah,
and-
singing, doing a little bit of a tap dance here and there,
Love it.
telling stories, you know, lots of fun stuff.
what, it
Also
sounds
some
brilliant.
poignant stuff, you know, because my father I want to talk about, and there's a reason why I'm going to do some songs in the show, because he loves some songs.
My
and when
Way,
he
for
died,
Yeah,
My
dedicate
Way,
that to
I
your
really want to do, and that's to pay homage not only to him, but to all the things, you know, like the pantos that I've sung that in, and all the people, you know, delighted or not thrilled, you know, but I'm really looking forward to doing it and getting out there by myself and being sort of actually me on
Yes.
stage, where people can actually see me
That's-
and not that nasty judge that I actually sort of have to be, you know, I'm forced to be honest.
Yeah.
You know
You know,
what,
within
Sam?
myself.
I will second that. Really, he's
Yeah.
not like that.
Tickets for Craig's debut national tour, All Balls and Glitter, you're going all around the country, are on sale now.
Right.
I'm sorry, Matt, for giving you a 6, and Dominic for giving you a 4 and Strictly Come Dancing. I made a mistake, and I should have given you a higher score. Go!
I'm just sorry. 10.
Thank you.
As long as you don't pat me down again, darling, I'll be very happy.
I cannot wait to see this. I can't. Right, whilst we restore some order, get things back on
Yes.
good terms here, here's Ewan.
I don't see as many learner drivers on the roads these days. I don't know what that is. But anyway, you passed your test quite late in life, didn't you? Thanks to a classic car.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I bought a Triumph Stag,
Stag?
and I didn't have my driving licence. So while it was being you know, done up, I decided to get my licence, and that was 8 years ago.
Right.
Does it make you a bit more compassionate to learner drivers then, because you've passed your test a bit later on?
Well, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. The only experience I had was learning in London. You know, where I nearly ran into a double-decker bus because I wasn't checking. I mean, I had a few disasters. I've got to be
At least
honest.
you won't get over 10 mile an hour in London, though, will you?
Well, no, that's true. And that's what I liked about
Brilliant. It's like watching the Dukes of Hazzard. Here we go. Send them in to the usual address.
Craig, Officer Dom, thank you so much.
Pleasure's all.
See you.